Hey there, curious minds! Have you ever thought about where leftover food scraps and waste go after they're thrown away? Or maybe what it can do to our environment? In the Philippines, over 650,000 tons go unused and discarded annually. As organic waste decomposes in landfills, it can release toxin and create leachate or contaminated liquids that pollute land, air, and water. This waste can also produce methane, a more potent greenhouse gas, which in turn can trap heat in the atmosphere stronger than carbon dioxide.
Now, let's move on what composting is.
Composting is a natural process that transforms organic waste into nutrient-rich soil, such as leaves and food scraps. It has three important key points. The first key point is environmental positive outcome. It reduces waste. Think about all the food scraps and yard waste you throw away every week or every day, like apple cores, coffee grounds, dried leaves, and vegetable peels. Instead of throwing these items in the trash, you can add them to a compost bin, wherein you help the environment to reduce waste and also protect the environment. They protect our climate, because when food scraps end up in landfills, they decompose and create harmful gases like methane. So by composting, it helps prevent this pollution and keeps our air cleaner. Composting makes our soil healthy. But how? Because it is packed with healthy nutrients that helps our plant to grow stronger and healthier. This means you might need to use fewer chemical fertilizers, which can save you money. The second key point is financial benefits. It saves your money. Just like I said earlier, composting can help reduce your waste disposal costs by not buying chemical fertilizers and some lawn care products. In composting, you can find a job in it. Composting can create green jobs in local communities by hiring people to collect food scraps and wastes from home, or it can be from businesses. Workers can be employed to operate composting facilities, turn the compost, and ensure it's processed correctly. For the last key point, community benefits. It can be used to enable food production. Composting can be used to grow vegetables, fruits, and other plants in your garden or in your school garden. It reduces pests and diseases. This helps suppress the pests and diseases in your garden or plants. A good example is pit composting. Pit composting is a simple and low-maintenance method for turning organic waste into nutrient-rich compost for your garden. This method involves burying organic materials in a pit, allowing them to decompose naturally over time.
Here are the 7 amazing steps on how to pit compost. First step, separate your organic waste from your inorganic waste. Organic waste contains biodegradable materials like kitchen waste, garden waste, animal waste, and other natural materials derived from plants, animals, or other natural resources. While inorganic waste are materials that are not biodegradable and cannot decompose naturally. These are plastic waste, glass waste, etc. After you separate the waste, find the location where you can make your compost, and this is step 2. Select the location. Find a dry and shady area with well-drained soil to avoid waterlogging. Reminder, make sure that it is far from water sources, tree roots, and building foundations to ensure effective and safe pit composting. Step 3. Dig a hole for your pit. Make a pit between 12 to 15 inches or 30.5 to 38 cm deep and 8 to 10 inches or 20 to 25 cm wide. The exact dimensions can vary based on the available yard space, so feel free to adjust as needed. Depending on your space, your pit can be a singular hole or a longer trench with a shape of rectangular or square. Step 4. Prepare the base. Add a layer of coarse material like leaves and small twigs at the bottom to ensure drainage. Step 5. Chop up compost waste finely and add it to your pit. Once you ensure that the larger pieces of waste are sliced finely, add Add the green materials for the first layer, including kitchen scraps and garden waste. For the second layer, add the brown materials, including dried leaves, shredded paper, cardboard, and wood chips. Do this alternately since mixing green and brown materials in equal proportions is important for efficient decomposition. Step 6. Cover your pit. After adding the compost materials, cover it with a layer of soil to retain moisture and prevent odor and pests. You can also keep the pit moist by watering it to break down the materials faster, but do not waterlog your pit. For the last but not the least, Step 7. Wait for the composition. This process may take 3 to 6 months for the compost to be fully decomposed, but the time may still vary on the weather, material used, and other factors. Remember, composting can be done anywhere and everywhere.
Knowing how to do it properly will be helpful for Mother Earth, making the world a more eco-friendly environment.